Okay, we're back. We're just going to do some random side quests on this one. So let's check our readiness here. Yeah, I could go on the Earth mission at any time, but I'm still way behind. So what I expect by the time I get to the mission Earth and ending, I'll probably end up with an effective military strength of around 6,500, 7,000. More than enough to get the Shepherd breathed. Yeah, my galactic readiness is way up there. So let's go see all these side things that I'm supposed to do. Dr. Chockless wants to talk to me. I guess everybody on the crew wants to talk to me, so we'll do a round of crew conversations.
Damn right. We just showed the galaxy we can beat them.
Commander, Dr. Chakwas sent word that she'd like to speak with you down in the med bay.
Got the flush.
Full house. Caught it on the river.
Shit.
Thought you were bluffing on the flush. Good for you.
Cannon, Lieutenant.
Yes, sir, Major Olenko, sir. Hey, Commander.
Shepard, I'd deal you in, but Vega just cleaned me out.
Oh, come on. That really as deep as your pockets go? No sentimental crap stowed away? Investments?
I got some land on the Sunshine Coast I could put up.
I'll pass.
Well, I ended up not having to talk to either James or Kaiden. Yay!
Shepard, remember our agreement? We'd open a bottle of cerise ice brandy every year, and it's my turn to buy.
But it hasn't been a year yet.
Yes, well, something tells me we won't have the chance a few months from now, so indulge my impatience.
You grab the glasses. I'll open the bottle.
And Jeff says, Jack, Jacqueline, Subject Zero, sorry, but it's man to me. I'd like to keep my Admiral Winky. Oh, Shepard, you know, I just realized. You've never called me by my first name.
Well, neither have you.
And I never will. You are Commander Shepard, hero of the Citadel, conqueror of the Collectors, savior of the galaxy. Using your first name just disrespects everyone you're fighting for, alive or gone.
That's some pretty serious animation glitches there with Dr. Chakwas.
Consider it a lady's prerogative, then. Come, let's have a toast.
To a woman I'm proud to call my friend. I am lucky to have you with me, Karen.
And to you, dear friend. It is my great honor to share this journey with you. Commander Shepard. And good fortune to us all. I've learned my lesson this time. Even a Krogan couldn't match you drink for drink.
Shepard, never a dull moment when the Normandy's on tour, is there?
Any word from Palaven?
Some, and I don't like what I'm hearing. The Krogan are there in force, but they're just slowing the Reapers down, not stopping them. I'm not sure it's going to be enough.
Hear anything from your family? You will.
But I did hear from Primarch Victus. He wanted my advice on fleet strength when the Crucible is ready. Still can't get used to people asking me things like that.
What did you say?
I said, at some point, we're going to have to decide if our fleets keep defending Palaven or we go on the offensive.
Can't do both.
Not with the beating we're taking. Like I said, not the sort of questions I'm used to answering.
You know what you're doing, Garrus. Trust me. Everyone can see that.
Maybe. But you spend so much time on the outside trying to get in, and when you do, it's not what I expected.
How so?
All the questions, and every one of them with a million lives riding on the answer.
You do the best you can with what you know. It's no different than your days at CSEC.
You're right. Though I'm starting to understand why the galaxy needs cold-hearted dictators every now and then.
They get things done.
They don't give a damn about the consequences. Suppose that's what it's going to take, Shepard. The ruthless calculus of war. 10 billion people over here die, so 20 billion over there can live. Are we up for that? Are you?
If all life in the galaxy vanishes because we hesitate, what choice do we have?
This is going to be a rough war.
All right, well, that was a very cheerful conversation. Jesus. Maybe Liara will have something happier to say.
Another peace between the Geth and Quarians. It's amazing.
And now my people have a world to fight for. Something they know will last forever.
So long as you and the Geth remain good neighbors.
They're not our servants anymore. I'm not sure what we should call them. Allies?
Friends.
There's still too many wounds on either side. But maybe one day.
The Migrant Fleet and the Geth warships have joined Admiral Hackett. Good to see you again, Shepard. Good to see you again, Shepard.
Okay, guess we're not going to have much of a conversation with Liara. Okay, well, I guess it's good to be kept up to date on shit anyway. Ooh, I have tech. Alright, well, it wasn't a useless trip in there to see Liara. Anyway, I got some upgrades.
So, are you doing a story on the Asari who were turned into Reaper creatures?
The Ardat Yakshi? No.
I think that story would be perfect for you. The hidden dark side of the most beautiful race in the galaxy.
We have a huge Asari audience. If I do that story, I could lose them.
That seems a bit like pandering.
Ever seen how fast an e-democracy can abandon its allies?
No.
If I do my job, you won't. Commander, I'm doing a segment on the Geth-Quarian War. It should take maybe an hour. Can we talk in your cabin?
So I guess I'm going to have to talk to Jessica Chobot here.
Another Reaper has died. You are proving that humans are capable soldiers. But I question this peace you have brokered. No such thing is possible between machines and organics. I would have destroyed the synthetics without hesitation. And these Quarians, let's just hope they are reliable allies. It is difficult to trust a species that hides behind masks.
So Javik again tries to throw this theme at us that organics and synthetics always have to fight. But once again, this is exactly the opposite of what the narrative has been telling us for 3 games now.
The only conflict you should concern yourself with is ending the one with the Reapers. Diplomacy does not win wars. Powerful and plentiful firearms do.
And again, Javik is wrong. Because of diplomacy, I got both the Quarians and the Geth to help fight the Reapers and to help build the Crucible. So obviously, diplomacy, in point of fact, does help win wars. And especially this war that we're fighting against the Reapers. So Javik, not the most perceptive fella in the crew.
How do you see with only 2 eyes? Evolution has taken a strange turn in this cycle. Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
By the way, Scott, what is it that I'm being far too literal about? I just saw that in the chat and not entirely sure what you're talking about.
Dobby, what do you think about our new yeoman, Ms. Trainer?
She's not a yeoman, she's a communications specialist.
Okay, I think he means diplomacy with the Reapers. Well, I can only take what he says at face value, and I'm not sure that that's what he did mean.
Nobody's barking up my tree.
If it works out.
But okay, that's a difference of interpretation. We'll live with that.
Commander.
Can't be. No. I guess that's right.
Hey, Tally. How's it going?
Oh, sorry. I didn't hear you. I just got communication from the fleet. Sorry. From Rannoch. In the old days, I'd send any new technology I found back to the fleet. I should probably be doing that with the agriculture samples now. I don't know anything about raising crops.
How are your people doing?
It's crazy. The Geth are helping. Setting up housing, adapting power systems. They are doing in weeks what would have taken us years. Geth are even uploading into the suits of Quarian volunteers. They're rewriting environmental functions, jump-starting our immune systems.
That's because organics don't always have to be killed by their synthetic creations. Again, the narrative is telling us something different than what Casper the Genocidal Ghost tells us at the end.
That doesn't seem possible.
The Geth are software, not hardware. They can transfer themselves from a normal body into anything with enough processing power. They're mimicking infections, so the host can adapt without getting sick. It's like making a vaccine.
So the Quarians won't have to wear those suits anymore.
It doesn't seem possible, but yes, in a few years, with Geth improvements, we won't need them. We might still wear them. The suits have become part of our society. But a rupture won't be a death sentence. Today, on Rannoch, there are Quarian children who will grow up healthy and strong, thanks to the Geth.
They owe that to you.
No. I'd have killed the Geth with no regrets. And I'd have been wrong. Thank you.
So as huggable as she is, Tali is an asshole like all the other Quarians. Okay, so let's go downstairs and see if Steve is still crying about stuff. Oh, is he even down here?
Everything okay with the shuttle?
Just double checking the inertia dampener coils. Can be twitchy in these UT-47s. But don't worry, this bird's been rock solid.
I always see you down here working your ass off. Ever take any downtime?
I get my sleep, Commander. Flying tired is nearly worse than flying drunk.
What about your waking hours? Any R&R?
I need to keep myself busy. Otherwise, well, too much time to think.
I appreciate your dedication, but I don't want to see you burn out.
I know my limits. I wouldn't take a chance with your life.
So before this war, you must have done something to relax.
Sure. I remember back when the Hawking was based out of Arcturus and I was just a fighter jock. There was this observation deck overlooking the main flight paths. You could watch every ship taxi in and out. When I was alone, I'd turn off the auditory emulators and just watch them drift by in silence.
You know, there are views like that on the Citadel. Next time we're there, you should take some shore leave. Clear your head.
I don't know. Maybe.
Take some time off on the Citadel, Steve. As a favor to me.
If you put it that way, how can I say no?
You can't.
I gotta see if I can upgrade my M7 yet. I guess not. Alrighty then. Let's go up and ask Diana Allers up to my cabin.
Trainer, can you send up Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they've put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not going to turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard?
Okay, this is zooming in and out that the camera does during the Diana Allers bits is just
So
irritating.
did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. I could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
Okay, well, a whole bunch of side missions have been stacking up, or at least a couple that I saw come in, so we'll go check my email, go dust off some side missions, maybe kill some Cerberus mooks. I did never realize this before. We do get an update and we learn what actually happened to Malin. Huh, okay. I'd never noticed that before. Alright, email is updated. Let's go see who we can kill. Oh, actually, I probably have some scanning I need to do first. Yay, scanning minigame.
Evasion successful.
Well, that was a huge waste of time.
Reapers eluded.
Yes, I know I need fuel, but the only fuel station I have is... Oh, well, there's one right here. How convenient. Guess I haven't been to this system yet, so before I hit the fuel reactors, I've got all of these different places I gotta scan. So we'll just take the big loop around the cluster.
Signal confirmed.
And now I don't need fuel anymore because I magically have 1,000 again.
Faster than light jump successful. I found something. Evasion successful. Signal confirmed.
And this will dust off that side mission with the Elcor ambassador next time I go back to the Citadel.
Reapers eluded.
I really want that fuel. So I'm going to try to get it. Okay, so there's 175 units of fuel. Let's see if I can get out of the system now.
Faster than light jump successful.
I have no idea how that worked. But it did. Yay, lucky me.
I found something.
Alright, so now we're going to have another race to the hyper limit. Oh, I'm going to win that one easy. Get some gas and head to the mission. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to grab my favorite pistol. Shit.
Shepard, about 72 hours ago, the reactors at adjoining Turin-Asari fuel depot went offline. Scans at the station are cold. It's deserted.
What happened to the troop station there?
Unknown, but no fuel means no fleet presence in this theater. The enemy will operate unchecked. I need you to get in there, find out what's going on, and get those reactors back online. Captain Riley's on site doing preliminary recon. She leads one of our top engineering teams.
We'll get to the bottom of this, Admiral.
Good, hack it out.
Commander, Corporal Nyrek reporting. Captain Riley is on point waiting for you.
How long have you served in this outfit, Corporal?
3 tours. Been through thick and thicker. The captain always sees us through.
Confirming. Toxic radiation cutting access to most of the grid. Survival in hotspots not possible.
We need a radiation workaround, soldier. Captain Riley? Commander, it's an honor.
Commander, Captain Riley has me scanning the facility. It's a dual reactor system, so you'll have to break up into 2 teams.
Roger that.
The fuel rods for both reactors need to be unlocked before we can initiate a restart. Your route is blocked. Captain Riley's man is working to clear the obstacles.
Understood, Lieutenant.
Got it, Captain.
Good work, Coslow. I'll take it from here. Ready your team to hit Reactor 2, Captain.
Got it. We'll cover you till you're clear.
Team 2 moving out, Commander.
Good luck, Captain.
There were 100 Turians stationed here. Now, nothing.
No more waiting. Take the fight to them.
Just stay sharp, people.
Directional guidance error.
I have a visual on the fuel rod control, but radiation is blocking access.
Same situation here. I'll find a way to vent the area. This looks like ventilation control.
Should do the trick.
Radiation clearing. Console now accessible.
Sector is ready.
Let's unlock those fuel rods.
Power is restored. System ready.
Fuel rods unlocked here. Wait a minute.
Commander, Captain, tracking movement in your areas.
Defensive positions. Enemy inbound.
We're ready for them.
Riley, status.
1 casualty, but we're clear here.
Warning. Coolant leaks detected. Reactors 1 and 2
seems to be working. Only one more to go here.
Tank 2 is sealed and stable.
Commander, the core is stabilized. Reactivation can go ahead.
Riley, you in position?
Affirmative. Awaiting your word.
Initiating restart.
Commander, Captain, I'm reading a lot of movement. Headed your way.
Incoming!
In progress.
Kill them all!
They're coming in from above! Commander, we're being overrun! Position indefensible! We're not gonna make it! Roger that!
Garrus, I'm counting on you.
On my way.
You're clear for the moment, Commander. Can't raise Captain Riley.
What about Garrus?
Nothing, Commander. No one's answering my hails. But I'm tracking some movement toward the pickup point. Finalize the restart, then we can rendezvous there.
Will do.
So I guess we're just going to restart the reactor with all of the reactor doors wide open, because that seems like it's really safe. What the hell? Let's just run back through here. I'm sure nothing bad could possibly happen. And I was right.
Commander, you saved our asses. My team is in your debt. Job well done. Report back to the shuttles.
Okay, so that seemed like a really important side quest that just absolutely had to be accomplished.
Good work down there, Shepard.
Oh God, thanks, Admiral. I'm glad that you approve. Great that you're chiming in again.
Contain and defend the facility. If the Reapers come back, we'll be ready. I read Captain Riley's report. It says she and her team wouldn't have made it without you.
I'm glad I could help.
I'll keep you posted on new developments. Hack it out.
Well, Hackett loves to keep his hand in. Let's see how we doing. Okay, yeah, we're doing fine. This is another little pet peeve of mine. Holy crap. Oh, it's good to have the Geth on your side, isn't it? So the entire L-Corps flotilla is worth 40. Okay. The entire L-Corps flotilla is worth 40 points. Okay, good to know. Kaylee Sanders by herself is worth 25 points. The Alliance 3rd Fleet is worth 90 points, but Kaylee Sanders and Jack are both worth 25 points. Okay. Kasumi, and I have no earthly fucking clue what she does, is worth 25 points. And Kalisa Bintsanan Al-Jalani is worth 10. And the entire Eden Prime support unit is worth 100. So this stupid tabloid journalist on the Citadel is worth 1/10 what the entire Eden Prime colony is worth. Okay, sure. That just makes perfect sense. Yeah, this is not a broken system whatsoever. It's perfectly transparent. Okay, let's see if there's anything else anywhere in the galaxy I need to go before I go back to the Citadel. Or if there's any new scanning that needs to be done.
Reapers eluded.
Okay, well, not only was that a waste of time, now I'm going to have to beat Reapers to the mass relay.
Faster than light jump successful. Signal confirmed. Evasion successful.
Okay, I'm not sure how that evasion was successful, but great. Whatever, I got everything I needed there, apparently. Now I need fuel.
Reapers eluded.
Alright, whatever. Let's just go back to the Citadel and take care of all these side quests and stuff that I've gathered shit for. Oh, it just occurred to me coming back here, I've got the entire Omega DLC I've got to do.
Ground transport? I need to get to the embassies. Yes, Commander.
Well, maybe I'll do that one next.
Urgently, human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding Sorrow, Dakuna, my home world, the Reapers have come. Holding Sorrow, our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please, all the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with BI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
Reaper forces have claimed the Argus Row cluster after heavy fighting. Reports also have them entering the process.
I have excellent news. Your daughter's paperwork has been processed.
Cerberus has struck again, this time on the colony of Calliston. The dome covering the city of Sinai was sabotaged, causing an untold number of residents to be suffocated. Disruption to Element Zero mining on Calliston is driving prices up throughout the... From across the Milky Way, this is the Alliance News Network.
So these are all the side missions where I didn't actually pick up the shit I was supposed to pick up. I can just buy it from the Spectre requisitions console.
The Asari homeworld of Thessia has been attacked by alien forces. As the Asari and Alliance militaries face major setbacks, the Turians and Krogan are still fighting fiercely to keep Palaven.
Okay, I'm not sure whether this is a glitch or what, but all these people that I'm supposed to collect side missions from, like the Asari War Strategist, needs the Reaper Code Fragment. The CSEC officer just pushes me right out of the way, I guess. It's not giving me my mission. And this Dakuna mission, I've actually already done. I did that just now when I was doing all the scanning. So I'm kind of curious as to why I can't complete any of these missions with any of these people, even though I have all the shit that they want. Yeah, again, he wants some shit. I don't have the ability to give it to him for some reason. So let's head over to the hospital and see if we can't give the people there the stuff that we have for them.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Oh, great, I can talk with Jacob. Yay.
We're at this little farm. We'd killed a few enemy scouts. It's quiet. The shuttle gets called away for support, so I'm there for the night.
Excuse me. I recovered the rings of Elune. They're waiting in Bay D-24.
That's wonderful. Thank you. My people will treat this miraculous find as a call to support their local hospitals.
Okay, well I can give all these people the shit that they were looking for. Why can't I do that at the Citadel embassies with those people?
Knowles, this is Shepard. I found one of the code locations.
Okay, I'll shut it down. Just need to authorize your Spectre status. Someone used this to cut off power to a dozen life support machines in the hospital. Okay, that access code is officially disabled. Can you find any more?
Oh, that's right. I have this fetch quest with the female C-Sec officer. I have to say one thing about this game that is fundamentally broken, and that's the quest management system.
There's got to be something. I don't know what Cerberus was packing.
I came across this treatment plant at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot.
Anyway, back to the quest management system. It is useless because it doesn't tell you where to go or who to see or anything else. There are no nav points or what have you unless you're within, like here. Okay, now within 10 feet of the guy. Oh, now I get a nav point? So there's no navigation. There's no way to tell you where to go for these side quests. It's just a fundamentally broken and worthless system. And it results in you going to every single place on the Citadel trying to find some asshole who needs some Prothean artifact.
I overheard what you said. I found this at a Cerberus station. A poison tailored to Turians.
Let me see. Yes, I think this is it. With these schematics, we should be able to come up with an antidote. Thank you. The General might pull through because of this.
Oh, and even though I finished this mission, it's still giving me a nav point for the console for some reason. I don't know why. Now the nav point for the console is gone. Huh. All right. Jacob is here. Okay, well, let's say hi to Jacob. Jacob, Kaiden, James, great people to have long conversations with.
Hey, Shepard. I'm glad to see you. I know things are crazy right now.
Exactly. So you have to take the moments when you can. What's going on with the Crucible?
That project is crazy. Freaking huge. And all these brilliant minds are working night and day trying to figure it out. I wish you could see them. Heads down, piecing it together. It's something to see. We'll get this Crucible built, Shepard. And then, we'll win this thing. I feel it. Do you feel it?
Yeah, sure.
Nice hand gesture there, Jacob. Puts a lot of emphasis in your speech.
Get it done.
It doesn't make you look like a lunatic at all.
It was interesting to meet Bryn. How is she?
She's great, actually. It's good to see her work without the distraction of having to worry about the colony.
And you and her?
We're having a baby, Shepard.
Wow. Congratulations.
Wasn't exactly planned, but I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be a better father than mine was. Do the whole thing right. It's,
One more thing to fight for.
You got that right. Bryn wants to name it after you.
Really?
Yeah. Shepard.
That's nice.
Yeah. I'm gonna talk her out of it. No offense.
None taken.
Good.
So what's going on with you? You still like what you're doing?
Things are good. I'm good.
Still not tempted to come back to the Normandy?
Always tempted, Shepard. But no.
So, you working on the Crucible?
Don't get me wrong. I'm smart. But not that smart. Hackett keeps me busy, though.
How's he doing?
Holding up. If they make old guys any tougher than that, I'd like to see it.
I'm glad we had time to talk.
Me too. Gotta take the moments when you can. So true. And Shepard, thanks again for getting my people out alive.
Take care, Jacob.
You too, Shepard. I'm thinking about you out there. Stay safe.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources, and the Council warns that food shortages may happen.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
For the first time since the Rachni War, the Asari
And now magically I can talk to the Asari war strategist. Huh. Weird.
I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something for you.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes. We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you.
We got your people off to Kuna, Ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians?
Yes.
How many?
Not enough.
My wife was just sent back to active duty, and I'm about to get shipped out too. I was told you might be.
Still can't talk to this guy, though. Alright, whatever.
striking distance of Thessia, the Asari homeworld. Refugee camps.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing. Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
As the Asari and Alliance militaries face major setbacks, the Turians and Krogan are still
pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this. When the war comes back here, maybe we can save more lives.
You want my security vids, bring me a warrant.
You're stonewalling me? Those vids could be vital to the war effort.
I doubt the Reapers have agents doing business in my cafe.
We're trying to protect you.
Hell of a job you're doing.
People are dying in this war. You don't get to use that as ammunition in your little pissing contest.
Thanks, Commander.
I'm trying to find Cerberus spies.
You should be looking in your own office. I saw the news.
I know.
Oh, goody. Here's Kaiden. Let's have a very uncomfortable conversation with Kaiden.
Surprised this place can still get supplies for a menu like this.
Maybe it's better if we don't ask how. Or where.
I'm glad we're taking the time to do this. I could use a sanity check.
Things have been pretty crazy.
You know, my life flashed in front of my eyes on Mars. And there weren't enough moments like this. With people I care about.
How are you feeling these days?
Feeling up to whatever the Reapers throw at me. And grateful that I convinced you to sit down for half a second and relax.
Yeah. I think it's a good time for us to have a heart-to-heart. What are you drinking?
If you're trying to butter me up, it might take a nice steak sandwich, too.
So?
Shot of whiskey and a good old Canadian lager. Think they have it?
More likely to have Batarian shard wine.
At my parents' place in Vancouver, drank more than a few beers on their balcony, looking over English Bay. Yeah. Beautiful view. You know what, though? I feel good about our chances.
Yeah?
Yeah. Lets me sleep better at night.
You not sleeping, Kaiden?
Maybe a little restless. Look, we didn't come here to talk about work.
Here's to that.
Let me tell you something that I've been thinking about.
Okay.
I'm not the kind of guy who's the life of the party, who has a lot of friends.
Really?
Boy, that's for
No,
sure.
It's true. I mean, some people even find my, integrity annoying.
Really?
No, seriously, Okay, fine. Well, now you're messing with me. Okay, look. I just want you to know that I consider you a friend. Okay? A good one. Damn, this is way less awkward in my mind. Mostly, I guess I just wanted you to know that I admire you as a commander, and I value your friendship.
You're my brother, Kaiden.
I'm glad to be part of the crew.
What'd you call it? A sanity check?
Sanity check.
Okay, that's strange. The last time I had this conversation with Kaiden, he came on to me. Told me about how much he loved me. But I had to tell him to go away because my shepherd has a eagle dinosaur man for a boyfriend.
Hello, Shepard.
I couldn't help but overhear your conversation. Maybe these heating stabilizer schematics could help.
This is amazing. The colonists, my sister, will be most pleased. Thank you. I am in your debt.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. Huh. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the Council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Seren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We're at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you.
So now...
I got your message, Miranda. Is this about your sister?
Shepard, I need access to Alliance resources. I can't say any more. You'll just have to trust me.
I need help, Shepard.
I don't like secrets, Miranda. Just tell me what's going on.
I can't, Shepard. If that's a problem, I'll go.
Don't. Trust is a little hard to come by right now.
Of course.
You'll have your access, Miranda, but I don't like the sound of this.
I know, and thank you. It means a lot.
That's not the only thing you wanted to talk about, is it?
No. I need to tell you something. Confess, really. It's been eating away at me.
Confess?
When I headed the Lazarus Project to rebuild you, I wanted to implant a control chip in you as a safeguard.
I think you mentioned this.
I did. There's more to it. The Illusive Man stopped me.
And you mentioned that too. We've already had this conversation. We had it at the very beginning of Mass Effect 2.
Sounds like it would have saved him a lot of trouble.
Maybe. He didn't want to interfere with who you truly were. Something that just obeyed orders. He wanted Commander Shepard. Installing the chip might have ruined you.
As you explained at the very beginning of Mass Effect 2.
I understand why you wanted to. I was a complete unknown.
I've never had to deal with that many black boxes on a project. I felt blind.
Why bring that up now?
I fought against my father and his need to run every aspect of my life. He wanted total control over me, right down to my bloody DNA. After I got out of there, I couldn't stand by and let it happen to my sister. I risked my life to get her away from all that. Yet I didn't give a second thought to destroying your free will when I had the power.
This is what's been bothering you?
Yes.
Miranda, I lost 2 years of my life. You gave me back the rest of it. You could have changed me in 1,000 different ways. But you didn't. I don't know how, but you brought me back.
Thanks. But with so much being uncertain, I just wanted you to know I always regretted wanting that chip.
Okay, this is almost, but not quite, a Miranda butt cam shot. But if it's all we're going to get, I'll take it.
Up over the past.
I usually don't. But this was important.
Some things you just don't have control over.
Guess my fancy genetics can't help me there.
No, they can't.
Okay. I hate to say it, but I should get moving. Thanks for understanding, Shepard.
Of course. And Miranda, this thing you have to do. Good luck.
Don't worry, Shepard. I always have a plan.
Oh. Where's this?
Oh, okay. Yeah, try another. There you go. That's the wrong one. So go back. Go back to Archive. Archive 1, Archive 2. Oh, wait a second. Sorry. Storage. Ah, there we go. Wait a second. Those are all DNG files. I'm not sure. Okay. Okay, well, sorry about that. I had to take care of some administrative details. Boy, this is going to be a long, boring section of the video. Alright, we're back.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
I gotta do one more thing and clear up some side missions prior to doing the Omega DLC. And then I don't know whether to do the Omega DLC now or go do the Thessia thing and go deal with Kai Ling.
Look who's here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind? How do you plan on taking Omega back? I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands. We'll talk later. I'm sure. I recovered some texts from a library in Reaper-controlled space. I can have them waiting for you at Bay D-24 if that would help.
Really? Well, damn, it couldn't hurt. Thank you. Maybe those texts will help the Asari remember how to fight again.
Shepard dancing, always a treat.
Ugh, this sucks. What have you got there? Duty roster for the students. It's what I do for fun now. They've got us spread out across Alliance units. Reinforcing barriers, modding ammo, that kind of thing. How are they holding up? They're fine. They're not the ones reading duty rosters while on shore leave.
Oh yeah, Scott, Arya's voiceover actor was Carrie-Anne Moss from The Matrix.
Complain if you like, but I think military life suits you. Hey, running back to the Alliance was your lifelong dream, not mine. Come on, plenty of combat, free room and board, and people you can depend on. Yeah, maybe your little suicide squad taught me something about teamwork. Speaking of which, thanks. My guys are handling the support stuff well. Still see some action, but they're not on the front lines. They've saved a lot of lives. It'd be a hell of a lot more fun with you. You find bigger fights. But the little shits are useless without me. I gotta stick with them. 'Cause I'm dependable now, apparently. I blame you for this, Shepard. Come on. What? The duty rosters can wait. Right now, you're on shore leave. Shepard, everybody knows you can't dance.
Hey, Commander. I was just about to get us another round.
So, looks like you two are having fun.
Yes. Joker has been smiling and laughing at a significantly higher rate since he and I agreed upon a relationship. I mean, he is happier.
Joker has crazy fucking eyes.
It seemed like you two might make a good match.
I was not so certain. When I first presented this body to Jeff, he seemed aloof.
Really? What did Joker say?
He said I didn't have to conform to some feminine ideal in order to impress him. I then called him on his bullshit, and we then proceeded to talk normally. After your encouragement, his attitude exhibited signs of change. He said he was reluctant, but you convinced him to go for it.
I might have helped a little.
I see. Thank you for your support, Shepard. This is proving to be an illuminating experience.
By the way, just want to point out, Edie is a synthetic. She doesn't want to kill anybody either. Huh, weird.
I always thought this place would be cool if it didn't involve so much walking.
If you're in pain, I could carry you.
Pass.
The banner of the 1st Regiment. That should put some steel in their spine.
Okay, apparently there's an angry Elcor over here. This I've got to see. There's an Elcor way over there. Totally enraged. This is bullshit.
I recovered the Code of the Ancients from Dakuna. It's waiting for you in Bay D-24.
With shock and joy. Really, this is wonderful news. Thank you, human. Sincerely. This will greatly aid our people.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
I'd like to request a transfer to a zone with Reaper, Sergeant.
And may I ask why you think your deployment is...
Knowles, I found another spot where the Batarian codes were used.
Holy crap. These are the remote navigation codes. Last week's crash at the docks, we thought it was an accident. Shepard, there were 117 Alliance soldiers on that ship. All human. Just like the patients at the hospital.
So we've got Batarian codes and someone with a grudge against humans.
Looks like... Okay. This code's offline now as well. Should just be one left, Commander.
Because the rule of threes in video games, find 3 of anything to complete your mission. Oh, and here's a side mission I have to complete.
You finally made it off the Normandy.
Glad I did. Even with the chaos of all the refugees, seeing so many ships in flight is comforting. Gets me thinking. Hey, a Turian frigate. I think that's the PFS Havenkal.
What's one Turian warship doing at the Citadel?
Looking for dry dock, I bet. She's seen battle. Look at the waiver in her drive corps missions. Alone, limping, looking for a haven. Maybe it would have been better to just go down fighting. like their families back home.
Are you talking about the Turians or yourself?
I should have been there. With Robert.
But you weren't. You're alive. And that's a good thing.
Maybe so.
By the way, if you don't talk to Steve about his husband and all of his grief and whatnot, he dies in the final mission. Just one of those little weird game mechanics that BioWare puts in. Oh, you don't care about Steve? Fine, we'll kill him.
The lives of future generations rest on those Turian shoulders. On our shoulders. Nobody's given up. Not those Turians, not me, not you.
If anyone can pull this all together, it's you. And
Is that an Alliance cruiser? What's it doing here?
That's the SSV London. Decommissioned years ago. Look, no guns. Refugees must have salvaged her from a shipyard. Geneva-class cruisers always had ezo cores like granite.
People find a way to survive.
Do whatever it takes to see another day. Gotta let go. For real this time. The refugees here have put up a memorial wall. They leave mementos of lost loved ones. I was thinking maybe...
What's stopping you?
Nothing. I mean... Let me think about it.
Putting aside centuries of hostility, the Geth and Quarians have both agreed to help fight Reaper forces.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Look, I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Neo told me you are.
Spectre status recognized.
Okay, so now I'm just looking for somewhere where there's a console to finish off this stupid mission for the CSEC officer. By the way, can I talk to this guy yet? Nope, apparently not.
The Turians and Krogan are still fighting fiercely to keep Palaven.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E-24. Emergency civilian housing.
With the Elcor homeworld taken by
Hey
Reaper
there.
forces,
Oh, it's you, hey.
Your parents get here yet?
Nope. It's okay. I mean, they'll get here. They always keep their promises. Next shuttle was probably just late or something. That's all.
I'm sure you're right. I look forward to meeting you.
On Benning, the Alliance has deployed units to defend the refugees during evacuation.
This girl is just sadness personified, and she doesn't even realize it.
I believe those are my credits.
Listen, please, we just need more food.
Knowles, this is where the last access code was used.
What's that, Commander? I'm losing your signal.
Shepard,
Balak.
you should have killed me on that asteroid over Terra Nova. I've been waiting for this. Everything that has happened to my people is your fault.
All I did was stop you at Terra Nova.
Yes. After you ruined my plans, my government accelerated research efforts on the Leviathan of Dis. Have you heard of it, Commander? The ancient organic dreadnought my people recovered from Jartar 20 years ago? Sound familiar?
A Reaper. Your people were studying a Reaper corpse.
Yes. Looking for a way to reclaim our place as the true power of the galaxy. Hundreds of our best scientists were enlisted.
And then they became indoctrinated.
When the Reapers reached Karshan, our own people betrayed us. Defense grids were deactivated. Ships fired on Allied targets. We were destroyed from within because of you.
I didn't destroy your people, Balak. The Reapers did that.
We were a proud race. A beautiful race. Have you seen what the Reapers have done to us? I'm trapped on this citadel. Our warships only know the locations of Reaper forces because I've tapped Council transmissions. I am the highest-ranking military officer left in the hegemony, and I can't save my people. But I can end you.
Balak, you sent that asteroid toward Terra Nova to help your people, but what does killing me accomplish?
Vengeance. The Bahak system, well...
They would have died anyway when the Reapers showed up. You know that. I am uniting the Krogan and the Turians. We're the best hope for this galaxy. If you care about your people...
Our ships are yours.
Shepard, are you all right?
Fine. You won't have any more trouble with those codes.
Is that... Do you want me to arrest him?
I want you to put a bullet in his head. We're all making some sacrifices today. Let him go. Spectre authority.
Understood, Commander. And thanks.
You thought I was bluffing, didn't you? Hey, Commander.
James, enjoying yourself?
Yeah.
Try not to lose everything. Those clothes are Alliance property.
Have a little faith, Commander.
I have a little.
You thought I was bluffing, didn't you?
Forces have been sighted in the Parnithus system within striking distance of Thessia, the Asari homeworld. Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources, and the Council reports that food shortages may happen in the near future.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Sergeant, I have a little brother. He went off-planet to try and make money, hung with a lousy crowd. A week before the Reapers, my brother sent me this excited message. He'd found an organization with lots of pay, benefits. He snuck me a photo of the shiny new armor they gave him. White and yellow armor, ma'am.
Spectre status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
You're sure of what you saw?
Yes, Sergeant.
Heard from your brother since then?
No, Sergeant.
All right, Talavi. I'll see if I can get you fighting Reapers instead of Cerberus.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah. You won't thank me so much when you're eye-deep in husks.
I just came back to hear that last bit of the conversation so that I could clear this side mission and approve her transfer.
Status recognized. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Perhaps you could send the girl to your side of the family.
Spectre status recognized.
And that clears up that side quest. Because I'm a Spectre in charge of galactic security, so somehow I have to approve transfer requests. Alright, well, we're about to go to Thessia, and we'll do that in another broadcast. So we'll close this one for right now.